One of the main things that makes it impossible for you to manifest the life that you want is the feeling of not quite being safe in your body. Many of us live our lives in a perpetual state of fight or flight. Often, when we're raised, like for me, for example, we are not allowed to fully rest and relax and be our full authentic selves. We're not allowed to shine as brightly as we want to. Because usually our parents don't want us to break the rules or they don't know how to deal with their own emotions, so they don't also know how to deal with a child's emotions without forcing it to change. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But normally what most people do, what we've been taught by our parents and their parents and their parents, etc., is this tendency to just force it to be different, force something to change, and then what this creates is an environment of aggression. In Buddhism, one of my teachers, Chogyam Trungpa, that I read a lot of his books, he says a lot, the Dharma, or the teachings of the awakened ones, is just the absence of aggression. Aggression comes from the inability to accommodate what is. So, in order to create a sense of safety in your own life so that you can feel good, so that you can rest in the inherent goodness of now, the inherent safety, so that you can be your authentic self, you can fully relax. The way to practice this is just sitting and very gently, without too much aggression and forcefulness, but just very gently experiencing how your body is feeling. See if there's a general feeling of unsafety or dissatisfaction. Like when I was young, I didn't realize until recently that I was just constantly traumatized in an unsafe environment. I was always in trouble, always, all the time. I was always in trouble by teachers or by parents or by usually teachers and parents. Just I was just in trouble. Like I was just like I did something wrong all the time. And usually it was just me playing. So I learned very early in life that if I play and I be honest and authentic and I have fun, then I'm going to get in trouble. And I'm either going to get sent to the office, or I'm going to, once when I was older, I got locked in a room for 8 hours. Not, I wasn't locked in there, but I was forced to stay in there for 8 hours. It was like an in-school suspension, or I just had to kind of sit there and be traumatized. This was like on Christmas. What a traumatizing experience. And this came from me just literally playing a game with my friends. I was running around the schoolyard backwards, and I ran into this girl, and she felt like I assaulted her. So we went to the principal's office, and the principal was informed that I sexually molested this girl, but I didn't. I literally I ran into her backwards. Yeah. So I was, yeah. So just experiences like this, just my whole life, just this constant feeling of like I'm really not safe. So this feeling, it gets conditioned into your body. And then a lot of the things you do in your life are trying to get above just genuine feeling of lack of safety. So you're trying to rise above it by, a lot of times it's addictions. Like your body doesn't feel safe, so you don't want to be in your body. So you do things that get you out of your body, like watching TV or getting lost in a movie, getting lost in a video game, getting high, etc. A lot of sexual addiction is just like wanting your body to feel good because it doesn't. It's tight, it's afraid, there's a lot of tension. And then, not to mention a lot of like the businesses we try to start or the relationships we chase after, even some of the workout routines we do, a lot of it is just like trying to rise above the general air of unsafety. It's in your body, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. The way to process it is, honestly, it's just to sit quietly. I prefer sitting upright. I also like lying on the grass as well. Is very helpful. The energy of the earth can help you kind of feel taken care of. It's very healthy to like lie on the grass. Even taking a nap on the grass is very transformative. Just sitting upright with your legs crossed and just really feeling the texture of your body. So if there's like tension or if there's like trauma in the body, the point is you feel it. You don't try to like get rid of it or like Okay, so how am I going to get rid of this trauma, to heal it, heal it. No, the way you heal it is to feel it. So with a open awareness that is non-judgmental, non-accusational, non-aggressive. You sit. And you acknowledge that you are safe. And when the sense of unsafety comes up, it can be related to your relationship. It could be related to your bills or your debt or your health or whatever it is, your work. You just sit with that. You allow it to speak. You validate the feeling of unsafety. Validate it by witnessing it and hearing what it has to say. Maybe it has nothing to say. Maybe it just wants to exist. And in that case, that's okay too. So as you create a sense of safety in your own body, it allows you to then take action from a non-needy place. The problem is when you take action in your life from a place of trying to fix the lack of safety, then that only exacerbates the problem, and it just when you act out of lack, then you create more lack. You try to rise above it. So this is what I do a lot. It's just this feeling of lack of safety, and then I try to rise above it by working harder or by trying to fix it or by working extra hard or trying to create safety either with money or with meditation or with more books or more this or more that or whatever it is. But if you take the action because you're trying to get rid of this uncomfortable feeling in your body, then it doesn't work. So what you do instead is you sit until you feel safe. You sit with yourself until you realize that you're okay. And the reason why you're okay is because inherently, as your true nature, you are always okay. Because you are awareness. And all sensations, all forms and thoughts and appearances, they're just flickers of light. They come and they go super quick. So connecting with experience, not feeding too much into the thought stories, but really feeling the sensation and the tone of the body. Practicing this helps to create a sense of safety in your body. And then when you do act, it feels right. It feels calm. And now when you act from a place of safety, when you land fully before you try to take off, now your action is non-needy and it's genuinely helpful for others. And then that can return to you in the form of money, in the form of relationships, and you can have your dick sucked and all that stuff you want. But that's not the point. The point is I don't need that because I feel safe and good already, and I'm good in my body. And the rest is a fun play that you are 100% allowed to do, and no one's going to get you in trouble. And if they try to get you in trouble, then double down. You're good. You're not doing anything wrong. You're a good person. All right? So, yeah, you might even be afraid, like, Adam, are you justifying people's crime? And all this stuff. Like, no, when you act from safety, you don't need to commit crime. All right, another thing that'll help you with safety is this body work practice that I learned from some meditation retreats that I went on. I made a whole video guide there. Try out those practices. They can help you to loosen the body and really be present. Also, I give more meditation instructions and personalized help to my coaching clients. If you're interested in seeing how it would be to become a client of mine, then you can click below to apply for a one-on-one call where we'll chat, we'll evaluate your situation, and we'll see if I can help. All right, thanks. Subscribe. Take care. Peace.